What's up? Oh, really? Hang on a second. What's up, everybody? Man, I always have problems when I start this game up. But I hope you guys can see. Yeah. Yeah, cool, hold on. You guys not hear the audio for this game? Shits. Skullkid, here's a question for you. Not sure if you know, not sure if you know how to problem solve, troubleshoot, whatever the case might be, but there should have been audio for that. Oh, you did hear it. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Oh, man, dude, I'm so not used to playing games on my PC with Steam, and I don't have a dual monitor setup or anything, so, I wish I knew if there was an easy answer, but every time I want to check my OBS levels, I have to exit out of the game, and when I do that, it, technically closes the game, so I can't check audio levels comparatively to my mic? Okay, but as long as you heard it, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's so funny. Okay. Let me see. Beating the game once and still finding new ways to play or take on my adventure. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is huge for that stuff. Okay, yeah. Let me now that the game. Oh well, you wouldn't have known that the game wasn't up. So now I have the game back up and running. So everything good now. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is unbelievable for that kind of stuff. I've never done D&D before, although quick advertisement, we will be doing a one-off D&D campaign on stream, and it'll be my first D&D experience. We don't have a date for it yet, but I will let everyone know in the Discord. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be me and pretty much everyone I stream with. We're going to have Black Belt, Blood Trip, and Biggest Donk that normally do the Dynamax adventures with us on Wednesdays. We're going to have Nick Raymond 11 and his girlfriend on it as well. We're going to have Ambi for it, so it's going to be really fun. But this is one of those games that I've always wanted to jump into, but is a lot to learn right in the beginning. But I can't wait to do a deep dive into this later this year. Persona 5. Oh, and Sandland, too. Yes! Sandland actually just came out of the PlayStation Plus subscription service, so I might be jumping into that at some point soon, too. Go through some backlog and some comfort games. Always a good idea. Always a backlog to jump into. Hell yeah. Looks like a more mature Pokemon, in my opinion. I like that. Yeah, it really is. Let me tell you. And comparatively to Persona, because I played Persona first, and then tried I actually tried Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne first. These games are much harder than Persona. It's much more strategic. For people who have played Metaphor ReFantazio, the combat system is way more akin to Metaphor than it is to Persona. But it is very much like Pokemon, in the sense that instead of just having your 4 party members like you do in Persona, it is more of a switch in and out kind of situation depending on what you're fighting, find the elemental weaknesses and shit like that. So it seems really cool. I had Shin Megami Tensei 5 when it first came out on the Nintendo Switch. It was a Switch exclusive for a couple of years, and then they released the definitive edition last year. Got it in June, never jumped into it, and this is now my time, so I'm really looking forward to it. D&D is awesome, played it as a kid, now I'm relearning the game by playing every other Tuesday with your friends online. Oh, that's awesome. And yeah, sounds good, Skull. Do what you need to do. But yeah, man, we got a lot of really cool things coming up in the summer. I'm going to be talking more about it for sure. But we did definitively decide, for those of you who have been here on Wednesdays, you know that we shiny hunt in Sword and Shield. And you know that Black Belt is desperately trying to get a Tapu Fini, and he's been trying to get it for the last year and a half. Well, we have now decided that if he doesn't have it by the Switch 2 release date, we're going to be doing a 12-hour Tapu Fini shiny hunting stream. And I swear to God, if he doesn't get it during this, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous if he doesn't. But let me tell you guys, next Wednesday is June 4th, and that's going to be the last Pokemon Sword Dynamax Adventure stream before the Switch 2 comes out on the next day, on the Thursday. So he's got one last chance. And if he doesn't get it on Wednesday, That Sunday, June 8th, at around, I'm going to guess like 9 or 10 a.m. Again, I will let the Discord know, and I'll be talking about it on future streams when we solidify it. Around 9 or 10 a.m., we will go live with Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventures. And we will do them for 12 hours until he gets that Fenny. In those 12 hours, hopefully. For those of you who may not know, it'll also be during Summer Games Fest. June 8th, I believe at 1 p.m. EST, there's the Xbox Showcase. We will be live reacting to it during this 12-hour stream. We'll probably just undock our Switches and continue to do Dynamax Adventures just while we're reacting to the Xbox Showcase. So we got some cool stuff going on. But with all that being said, I want to thank everyone for being there yesterday for the long stream that we did. It was probably a little over 7 hours with Pokemon Scarlet DLC leading into Pokemon Sword Dynamax Adventures. Now, we are finally getting back to Trails in the Sky. Blood sugar's a little wonky anyway, but it's low, so I just need to have lunch at some point. This won't be an incredibly long stream, but I do plan on going for at least 2.5 hours. I'm going to have practice at some point today, so let's get it going. We're in Chapter 2, and from what I believe, the whole thing with the orphanage getting burned was happening... Shit, I can't remember. We did the school stuff. Seems like Mother Teresa was attacked by someone near Minority Village. Even her escort Karna was knocked unconscious, which suggests the culprits were highly trained. Right, because now we got Gilbert. We found Gilbert. Shit, where are we headed now? Festival Hub. Gave the stunning performance. Right. And then Jacob ran at, or not Jacob, Jesus Christ. I knew it was a J though. When Joshua ran after the guy. Man, I do not remember what I'm doing here. Shit. Maybe if I talk to someone, because I'm pretty sure they were all recovering up here. Okay, we're heading back to Rouen to report everything. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I'm remembering. But yes, so no stream tomorrow, but Saturday at 1 p.m. EST, we're going to be doing more Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We're going to be getting back to that a little bit. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no problem, Skokit. Don't worry. You know, I saw the announcement you made, dude, and had I had time to chat, I would have asked about it, but, like, God, yeah, no, it's... I'm so sorry to hear that, but that was the hiring person calling you, so, I wish you luck with the job hunt, man, because that sounds ridiculous, and I'm very sorry to hear about the situation. I like how Shin Megami sounds harder. Like Pokemon, but nowadays it just feels like not the classics. I do agree with that. Pokemon has been very easy in the last couple of years. And, you know, there's always a situation of, like, is it really getting easier, or do I just know more about it? And there's a little bit of both, but, like, it's definitely easier. Shin Megami Tensei is definitely way more unforgiving, so absolutely. It is... I remember when I booted it up on the Switch, when it was a Switch exclusive, because I got it, have the Steelbook case and everything for it, yeah, that game rocked my shit, and I was like, oh my god, I'm really bad at this. And then I was like, oh, I just have to learn it better. When I'm playing through Vengeance, I'm not feeling like that. It's still definitely difficult, and if I, you know, make a few wrong moves, I'm fucked. Definitely more high stakes. So if that's what you're looking for, it's definitely something more to look into. And I know, I don't remember if you play on PC or if you have console. I know Shin Megami Tensei 5 is available on... It is available on Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox at this point. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne is the other really popular SMT game, and I believe that's locked to the PS4 now. You can play it on PS5, but it is a PS4 game. A PC and console. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you should be able to play either one. As I haven't made it too far in either one, I can't recommend one over the other. But they both seem pretty cool so far. 100%. But yes, again, man, I wish you the best of luck with everything. This still seems so loud. Honestly, you know what? Hold on. Let me just fucking put on my headphones. Will this work? Oh my god, that works. Everything still sounds the same, like you can hear me and everything. Device connected to... Oh, that's funny. I turned on my headset that's connected to my PC, but it also is connected to my Xbox. So... that's hilarious. I turned my Xbox on. The game is a bit loud. Okay. Gotcha. And Dragoon Quests, welcome in. Thank you. See, I gotta learn how to be able to mix the audio well with Steam, because again, like, as someone who doesn't use Steam, I don't know how to check the audio levels and have the game open at the same time. Have not figured that out. Okay, but I'm adjusting it on OBS, so if you guys, if everything sounds better, let me know. If it's still a little overpowering, let me know, and I'll fix that up as well. But yes, welcome in, Dragoon Quests. How are you doing? This is my first playthrough of Trails in the Sky. I started, ironically, with Trails of Cold Steel and Trails of Cold Steel 2, and then one of my friends said, bro, you need to go back and play these games. And I was like, alright, deal, let's do it. Oh, good. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. That's my next thing. Again, as someone who doesn't play games on Steam very often, I gotta figure out how to mix that better. But again, welcome in, Dragoon Quests. I'm really enjoying my time with Trails in the Sky. This is really cool so far. Let's see. Yeah, we're heading back to Rouen to report everything. Cool. Okay. Just turn the game down a bit, then mess with it in OBS. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I didn't know if there was a way, like, I know, like, I have it on full screen right now, but I am so not computer savvy. It is ridiculous. I also have to remember all of the buttons. That's the main menu. That is the map, okay. Okay, but as long as everything sounds good, I appreciate you guys. So Dragoon Quests, have you played all of the Trails games? Like, how deep into this rabbit hole have you gone down? I know there's a lot of them, and I'm pretty hyped to be making this. And I know that this game's getting the remake later this year. Are you going to be jumping into that? I know it's ironic. I started this game up. I bought it on Steam, started it up for the first time, and I think it was during that stream that we got the announcement for the remake. And I was like, well, I'm a little late, but that's okay. She's been acting kind of weird. Alright, we'll go with the guild. Oh, hell yeah. Nice job, Skull Kid. Congratulations. See, there you go. At least you got something to fill in. You know, exactly like you said. The universe is working things out as needed. Congrats, man. Played Cold Steel before you started streaming, and then you started with Trails in the Sky 1 to 3. Plan on streaming them all. Love the games. Hell yeah. Okay, so you've now finished. So you've done Cold Steel 1, and now you've done the Trails in the Sky series. Now you need to move into, I forget what the next game is. Is it Trails Through Azure? Maybe Trails from Zero, then. Streaming Zero currently. Okay, so that probably answers that. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And welcome in, Crazy Dragoon. How are you doing? So she's writing a note. Where is she headed? Because she's probably writing the note to the headmaster and going somewhere else. The Royal Army can go. What's Chloe going to be doing, though? That's going to make it very interesting. Let me see. I got the hydrate here. Thank you. And my blood sugar is actually low. I did put on a new sensor, so I don't know if it's this low. It says it's 58, but I'm not buying that. I'll give it till tomorrow, and then I'll start testing if it's still weird. And I'm sitting up. Appreciate you, Crazy Dragoon. How many of these games are there? Yeah, I knew there were more than 10, so I'm glad that Dragon Quest had you. Yeah, 11. It's a long series. They are really fun. From what I understand, the earlier games aren't as long as, you know, like something like Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2. They're much longer games. I think it's just like old games were shorter. But very cool. And yes, I agree wholeheartedly with Dragon Quest. Even for as much as I know, which isn't much yet, the character development is so good, and the way they write these characters throughout the series gets to be second to none, I'm sure. That's really cool. Just helping some new Pokemon. Scarlet Violet players on another tab. Hell yeah. Nice job, Crazy Dragoon. Are you, like, helping them out with, like, trading new Pokemon for the Pokedex? Just in general, giving tips and stuff like that? New one coming out next year. Okay, yeah, wait. So, what's the new one that's coming out next year? What's it called? And this is one of the things that I wasn't sure about, because I know someone else who's playing some of these games. And I think he was doing one of the games with, like, a fan English translation. Because they don't... Do they not get translated to English right away? Like, is it not a simulcast release? If you know, if like, I might not be using the right words, but I hope you understand what I mean. Give me the other two starters. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, why is she lying? Who does she have backup from, then? Because now it sounds like she had her own plan about getting to the mayor. Interesting. Do I need to just... Oh, I just need to report this one. Okay, cool. I did good here, at least. Yes, like a worldwide release. Yeah, that's definitely the better way to put it. Yeah, I said simulcast because, like, I know, like some of the, like this game might not be translated into English in the release. Yeah, so basically, yeah, worldwide release. Legend of Heroes: Trails Beyond the Horizon slated for a 2025 release. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, I'm so psyched to just get lost in this series, man. Okay, now I have to remember where the mayor's house was. I'm pretty sure it was down here to the right. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but Skull Kid, if you're interested in like these like old school looking like JRPGs, I would definitely recommend trying it. I know it was on Steam. I got it for 20. I think it was on sale at the time, but it's not too much, and you can definitely catch it on sales. Really cool games. Alright, let's find him. Let's question him. Uh-oh. Ooh. The tea won't be necessary. We've got all the tea on us. None of this was a lie. Maybe down the road, but after... Yeah. Totally fair. Skull Kid, I'm curious, what's on your backlog? What kind of games are you planning on jumping into? Absolutely wild. And we're here to tear it all down. Man, I sure wish I remember. I'm pretty sure it was Stuart Gilbert. I mean, we found him with them, but at the same time, I don't know if we're implying that the mayor himself was... see, this is the problem of taking a month break. Let me tell you guys. Let's see. I am 95% sure we are just supposed to be... Okay. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't 100% sure though. Let me see. Aside from Persona 5 and Samland, been going back to Last of Us 1 and 2. Ooh, 100% in Part 1, but I want 100% Part 2 also. One of your favorite zombie games. I need to jump into Last of Us Part 2. We're going to be... Monday night streams for the last, 2 years now have been... chipping away at our PlayStation backlog, me and my friend Nick. You know, we started with The Last of Us Part 1, we've now done games like Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Forbidden West, Shadow of the Colossus, so we intend to jump into The Last of Us Part 2. God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, the Uncharted series, so I definitely need to do Last of Us Part 2 at some point. Been doing the DLC of Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, and playing Atomfall. Like to sit down and finally play all the Kingdom Hearts games. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite series of all time, man. I absolutely recommend them. I need to play Red Dead 2 also. Okay, so we're both on the Red Dead 2 train. We're going to be doing, I believe it's sometime in July, I'm talking about these a lot, but sometime in July, me and Nick are going to sit down and do a 12-hour Red Dead Redemption 2 stream, and that's hopefully going to kickstart my interest in the game. I just got to get to that point and jump into it. Shadow of the Colossus is phenomenal. Bro, that was my first time playing it. Unbelievable. We're going to be doing a subathon sometime in September, and one of the subathon goals is going to be getting the final trophy in that game, which is to beat hard mode in 5 hours. Or 5.5? I think it was. Played Red Dead 2. What did you think of A Dragon Quest? I feel like it's I feel like that's a nothing question, because I feel like anyone who's played Red Dead 2 always says it's one of the best games they've ever played. But I'm curious on some other people's opinions. Did you feel differently about it? Do you feel like it was one of the best? This is one of those games that as soon as I jump into it, and as soon as I get into it, I know I'm going to love, but it's been so tough to just sit down and get to it. But how's the DLC of Star Wars Outlaws going? Star Wars Outlaws was one of those games that I think got, way too big a bad rap when it came out. I think it was one of those games that, launched in a terrible state, as Ubisoft typically does. But I didn't hear about people going back to it, but I feel like once it got cleaned up and stuff, people really enjoy it. And... there's always the situation, too, of even though it was broken, it doesn't mean it wasn't a fun game. And I think people do forget about that. Because I know you've been enjoying Star Wars Outlaws, and everyone that I know that's played Star Wars Outlaws had a lot of fun with it. So I'm kind of interested to check it out myself as well. And what do you think of Atomfall? That's a game that came out, didn't hear too much about, but people were really psyched about it. So I haven't heard much about it. I'd love your input. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, absolutely unbelievable series. I've played all of them. Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Rechained Memories. Especially with the like remaster collections, like the 1.5 and 2.5 final mixes, make it so easy to jump into them. Highly recommend. I would absolutely love to watch these. Okay, let's see. Oh ho ho! Oh ho, someone's coming to help us! Oh shit, Neil? Hell yeah. It's good. Played the first, great game, massive, story's great. Hell yeah. That's what I hear about it, you know? Especially the story. That's... I feel like that's the thing that people drive home with Red Dead 2. That the story is just intense, phenomenally done. I'm very excited to finally jump into it. I think we're actually shooting for... Hold on, I have to check the date. My friend was like, instead of doing it as a subathon in September, why don't we just do it on National Cowboy Day? It's the 4th Saturday in July, which I'm pretty sure is July 26th this year. Hold on, let me check. Which is funny, because I think I'm going to a concert that day. Yep, July 26th. Alright, we're either going to do it on National Cowboy Day or the day after National Cowboy Day and just call it National Cowboy Day adjacent stream. But either way, definitely going to be jumping into it at some point. So played only about 8 hours into RD2. So much it got in the way, so you never did a lot of it. That's fair. That's totally fair. Huge fan of Star Wars. Look at it this way, pre-ordered with a steel case, love the idea of getting games early, because I get to see the birth of the game and how it evolves, gotta be part of its growing streak. That's true. See, those are reasons to think of it like that. I've loved the game, it's become your favorite Star Wars game. It does not involve a lightsaber. Damn, nice. Have I had pancakes today? No. Pancakes would kill me, I'm diabetic. Welcome in, Peter. Honestly, with the pancake thing, that actually might be Jacksaw playing as Peter. I don't know. But either way, welcome in. But that's a damn good thing to think of it that way too, you know? Like, the way I think of it is like paying for early access in some games are interesting, especially with Ubisoft games, because it's always like almost guaranteed to not work at launch. So I'm always like, I'll just wait it out and, you know, play it later, get it a little bit cheaper, but that's a damn good way of thinking of it too. Like, to see the evolution and how these games get fixed up, how they play, how they evolve and stuff like that. But that's a damn good point. But it became your favorite Star Wars game that doesn't involve a lightsaber. So now let me ask you this then. What's your favorite Star Wars game that does involve a lightsaber? He isn't around today, so it's just you. Okay, well, welcome in, Peter. Pancakes are very good. I miss pancakes, let me tell you. Give me 5 good pointers to why I should subscribe to you today. Okay, why you should subscribe to me today. It's going to be basically the same point 5 times. 1, I need money. 2, you don't get ads. And I get money. That's part of the same point. 3, when you don't have ads and I have money, we're both happy. Point number 4, if you don't subscribe to me, you're gonna have to watch the ads and then you won't be happy. And number 5, if you don't subscribe, I won't get the money. And it's not that I won't be happy because I'm always happy to talk to you, but once again, you'll have to watch ads. And plus, if you subscribe to me, you'll get to hear about all the cool stuff we got going on in a quick... Good enough for me. Thank you for the sub. Oh, I appreciate you, Peter, man. It's always good to see you here. I hope everything's been going well. Yeah, for 11 months, hell yeah, dude. Look at that shit. But I mean, in actuality, if I'm gonna run down the list for all the special streams we got, Sunday, June 8th, we're gonna be doing a 12-hour shiny hunting stream. And in the middle of that, while we're still shiny hunting, we will be live reacting to the Xbox Showcase at 1 p.m. EST. We got another 12-hour stream sometime towards the end of July. We're going to be doing a 12-hour Red Dead Redemption 2 stream that I was just talking about. We're going to be doing a D&D campaign stream that'll probably be lasting a couple hours at least, I'm sure. Again, it's my first time in D&D, so I'm not sure. That'll be happening this summer. And in September, we're going to be doing a 12-hour subathon of something. We haven't decided yet, but there will be something cool with that, too. 100%. Adamfall was super fun as well. Beat the game once, have the deluxe, and they're releasing the first DLC June 3rd. Oh my god, I didn't even hear about the DLC. Shit. Okay, the system's sweet. Feels like questing is very open-ended, but also interwoven well. Some of it feels like a game of the old days, but not in a bad way. Had a good atmosphere to it and challenge. Interesting. Okay, so is Adamfall like a... Is it an FPS? Are you shooting in that game? Damn, that's how little I know. I'm just realizing with that question how little I know of it. Damn. Let me click on this shit. Me and my friends are also doing, like, what do you call it? We're doing a Fantasy Critic League where at the beginning of the year we all draft games, and based on, like, their Metacritic score, we get points. And the idea is, like, throughout the year we have to fill up our squad of 10 games. We each draft 5 when we start the league, and then we, put in another 5. Yo, thank you for the bit! One, take a sip of water. I have a Pepsi Zero. And it was the last sip of the Pepsi Zero. You know what, though? I will grab a Prime drink. While it's not water, it's more hydrating. So hopefully that helps. But it's a really cool thing because it, like, it keeps you on top of, like, all the games that are releasing in the year. And it's also just fun to see how many points you can get, obviously, in the year. We got 7 people as part of this league, and it's really fun. And our friend Black Belt did draft Adamfall. And I'm surprised it's sitting so low for how people talk about it. It's sitting at like a 75. But again, I definitely got to check. I've always wanted to check that game out. Nick was interested, and I know it's on Game Pass, so that's another one I have on my games to play list for sure. Nobody else is streaming, so you have your Prime available, even when I'm usually in bed for this time of day. Well, I appreciate that. I'll take it for any reason. Whether the reason is you love me, the reason is I'm entertaining, or the reason is that there is absolutely no one else in contention for the Prime sub. Either way, you don't have ads and I get paid, so thank you. Do I usually let my soda stand out for like a few hours so there's no carbonation left in them before you drink them? I do not like the carbonation, and you definitely know that as you're asking this question. I don't usually do it. There are a couple times. It was more so years ago that I was doing that. With, like, if I had, like, a 2-liter that I wasn't going to be drinking for a while, I'd leave it out. But, usually with just, like, a can, I'll open it and just drink it. Sometimes, though, my favorite drinks are, if I'm going to sleep, I will grab a can of soda, take, like, a sip, and then it'll just, like, I won't finish it, and then in the morning, it'll be flat, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. Favorite Star Wars with lightsaber is probably in this order. Okay, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, Force Unleashed, the new Jedi games. But I'm looking forward to Tactics 1. Oh, Zero Company, I've heard about that, the one being made by Quantic Dreams. Yes! The dev team of Detroit Become Human in those games. Yes, I was hearing about this. That's gotta be really cool. Do we have any like news on that one? Like, do we have like a release window that we know when that's coming out? Because I did hear people were really excited about that one. So as someone who hasn't been like a big fan of Star Wars, I just, not that I dislike it, just never delved into it. I haven't had a lot of friends that are Star Wars fans either, so it's never been something in my life that people are like, you need to do this. I'm sure I would love it. But I played Jedi Fallen Order, and now me and my sister's boyfriend are playing through Jedi Survivor. And we really, big fan of these games. I've always wanted to jump back to Knights of the Old Republic 1 too. Need more slide-through speedruns and Halo gameplay? Yo, dude, I am still trying to get Nick to get back to Halo. I do apologize for the lack of Halo because I loved to do the random missions, and honestly, maybe I'll hit him up and see if we can do some Friday night. Maybe we can do some tomorrow night. Slide-through speedruns. I was actually thinking of a couple games I wanted to speedrun, though. Like, I would love to try and jump in and do speedruns of these two games. I'd love to learn Astrobot, and I'd love to learn Clair Obscur. Those would be so much fun to do. I do want to get back and do another Sly speedrun, though. Probably not the Slyfecta again, because that was brutal, especially for the first time, but it would be pretty fun to get back to it. Didn't stream during the day. This week has been busy. Totally fair, Dragoon Quests. What kind of games have you been streaming? Have you been streaming, like the Trails games mostly? Adamfall is a first-person survival bit investigative-like. Interesting. Open map with no fast travels, but they have hub areas that kind of unfold shortcuts. That's really cool. Flat soda. Are you a fan of flat soda too? Dude, we can't find people like us. The flat soda is superb. I just don't like carbonation. I don't mind it, but I would love for it to not have it. And listen, I'll be honest with you, like after the diabetes, I wish I could find drinks that are zero sugars like that do taste really good. That just doesn't have the carbonation. And that's why I like Prime drinks as well. So that's my reason for drinking Prime. I fucking love the taste and no carbonation at least. Not that I know, Zero Company is for next year. Okay, gotcha. Cleric Gear looks amazing, and I love how it uses active battle, similar to Legend of Dragoon. Yes. The active combat, the quick time events for your attacks, and I love the parries and dodges, man, on the enemy's turns. Clair Obscur was a once-in-a-lifetime kind of game. It is unreal what this game has been accomplishing. I cannot wait to see what it gets at the Game Awards this year. It deserves a lot, and I know it's going to get a lot. This game was magical and fucking unbelievable. If you guys have the opportunity to play it, do it. Do it. Just do it. Yo, Squirrel, hate the bubbles. I am so with you. It gets me. That's why I prefer Prime. I prefer to drink things without it. That's why people are. I don't like water. Okay, I'm a very unhealthy person. I hate water. And people are like, why don't you just drink seltzer? And I'm like, they just put the worst parts of both things together. They took water and put bubbles in it. I'm like, that's disgusting. Absolutely ridiculous. Whole stream smelled fishy, so they decided to sneak in. Well, you made it. It is fishy. Like I said, we're talking about hating carbonation. And I think that's enough. Okay, so you're doing Zero, you're doing Final Fantasy VII Remake, then Integrate and Rebirth. Have you played those games before, or are these all first playthroughs? Adding Smushy Come Home will be tomorrow. Have you redeemed it? Oh, nice! I've never heard of that game. What kind of game is it? Ah, hell yeah. May stream it eventually. Fuck yeah. Once I saw Clair Obscur shown off at Xbox Showcase last year, immediately I was like, oh, this is gonna be the game I look forward to in 2025 easily. And I've played a lot of new games this year. I have been like between Game Pass and PlayStation and like me and my friends splitting games. I have played, in terms of new games this year, I played Avowed and like got all the achievements except for the one in Avowed. I didn't do the game on hardest difficulty, but I played through Avowed. I played through Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I played through Split Fiction, Assassin's Creed Shadows, South of Midnight, Clair Obscur, Doom the Dark Ages, Oblivion Remastered. Out of all... Oh, and now the Sea of Stars DLC. That was free. Out of all these games, man, Clair Obscur was through and through my favorite. I love turn-based combat. I love what they did with it. The art style is so cool. The voice acting insane. The story unbelievable. The music, otherworld. Like, they just nailed it on every end with this game. 110%. But yes, to go back to what Skullkid was mentioning with the like similar to Legend of Dragoon style with the quick time events and everything, they took so much influence from so many different games. It's so cool. It's so cool to see it. As someone who played Legend of Dragoon last year and had my qualms with it, part of it, I do believe. We have a friend, Crazy Dragoon, that did stop in earlier. Love them to death. They're in here all the time. They're very supportive. They're fun to have in stream. They're a big Legend of Dragoon fan, and I'm assuming Dragoon Quests is probably also a big fan of Legend of Dragoon. I wasn't as crazy about it, but I think part of it was because I think Crazy Dragoon oversold it. I think they were making it out to be the greatest game in existence, and I think that with those expectations in my mind, a lot of it fell flat. I do think that was partially what happened. As someone who's not used to playing older games, a lot of it was messing me up. But in hindsight, I think I enjoyed the game more than I thought I did during the playthrough of it. I think there were a lot of really cool things about it. I think that the pre-rendered backgrounds messed me up while I was playing it, because I'm like, man, I don't know where I should be going. It's hard to tell stuff like this and this, but at the same time, there really was something magical about that game. And especially for the time it came out, for one of the first games to feature any kind of voice acting was really cool. So to have these QuickTime events brought back in, so cool to see, and these nods to things in Legend of Dragoon. with the QuickTime events, you know, I play Paper Mario and stuff, so like seeing action commands in games and stuff like that, you know, I very much enjoyed that kind of gameplay as opposed to just the QuickTime events. So with what Legend of Dragoon was doing back then with QuickTime events, you know, I think it's a step further that something like Sea of Stars takes it, where, you know, you have your attacks and you have your hit the button at the correct time to do more damage, hit the button at the correct time to continue your combo. Whereas in Sea of Stars now you also have your combos and your skills that's like not just hitting the button at the right time, but now you have this new mechanic that you can do, and it's really cool. If you like Legend of Dragoon, I highly recommend checking out Sea of Stars. Whether you know you're on PlayStation, you're on Xbox. Xbox Game Pass has it. PlayStation, I think it's like $20, maybe $30. What do you call it? Steam, it's definitely on Steam. Definitely recommend checking it out. The pixel art, the art style looks fantastic. It's really cool. Can't recommend that game enough too. Let me see. Split Fiction was amazing. Hit me so hard with the feels and emotions. It was your first Hazelight Studio game. Become your favorite co-op only game, dude. Let me tell you, I was on Hazelight Studio. I'm sorry that we're taking such a break from the Trails in the Sky gameplay. I just love talking about this stuff. We're gonna get to it, I promise. I appreciate you guys being here and hope that you guys like the commentary. I've been on top of Hazelight Studio ever since their first game came out with Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. That game broke me emotionally. I remember when I heard that they announced A Way Out, and I told my friend Nick, and I was like, dude, we've got to play this. And we played A Way Out, and we were like, this was awesome. I can't wait to see what they do next. And then It Takes Two came out and blew the world wide open, like with that kind of stuff. Won Game of the Year. It was unbelievable. Then when It Takes Two did so well, we're like, I can't wait to see where the studio goes next. And Split Fiction was such a step up from It Takes Two, I think. Like, unbelievable. So cool with what it did, the sci-fi worlds, the fantasy worlds. You know, I've heard people be like, oh, it's kind of limiting because it's only sci-fi and fantasy, and I guess I can see it, because I do think the environments in It Takes Two are much more different, but at the same time, like, they still did so much with this world, and, you know, like, all the side stories, delving into different things, like, any gameplay mechanic was able to seamlessly be interwoven into this game because of the way the story was. It was so cool. 100%. Come Home plays a tiny little mushroom who's lost in the forest and can't find its way home. Explore unique areas freely at your own pace, chat with friendly inhabitants, and take on different adventures to get back home. That sounds really cool. Like the game, yes. But your name's not from that. Okay, just love Knights of Dragoon, so you put them together and got Dragoon. That's awesome. Totally fair. I might just be used to our friend Crazy Dragoon. That is the reference to Legend of Dragoon. That's hilarious. But hell yeah. Absolutely love the name too. Stream Sea of Stars also. It's amazing. Hell yeah. Sea of Stars was one of my favorite games. I played it in 2020. I played it last year, fall of last year. So I was like a year late on it. In case you didn't hear Dragoon Quests, they just released the free DLC update, Throes of the Watchmaker. It's like a 10-hour new experience with the game, so if you're looking for a reason to open Sea of Stars again, totally check it. Some parts were trippy. The ending where they blurred together at one time was insane. Oh my god. See, one of the things I heard about Skull Kid, if you guys hear me a little bit less, I'm just moving to turn my fan on and moving towards me. What do you call it? One of the things I was hearing, because it took a little while for me to finish Split Fiction, because I was playing it with Nick. He got busy with work, his girlfriend, just everything that was going on in his life. It took like a bit of a backseat, so it took a while. And I heard a review of it, and they were like, the ending is one of the best moments in video games history. And I was like, damn, that's high. That's a lot to talk about. But exactly, the way he blended it and blurred everything together, the way it got so trippy and weird to look at, but still worked so seamlessly, fucking magnificent. This game's insane. And I don't know if you played it, Skull Kid, but do you know about the secret level in Split Fiction? Because when they had released the game, I think it was a week after the release date, Joseph Ferris from Hazelight Studios came out and he said, hey, we have a secret level in here. For the first duo that successfully finds it and records evidence of them beating it, we'll fly you out to Hazelight Studios here in Switzerland, and you can try out the next game we have in development. Like, it's already in that kind of spot to try it. And I'm like, damn, that's... I don't know how he keeps doing it. This is so cool. Oh my god. Never got to it, but it's dang near impossible. So, I'm a big fan of platformers. I've been playing platformers my whole life, Skull Kid. this is insane. Me and my friend Nick have not... It's basically... I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know about it, but basically, it's 5 rooms. But, we have not made it past the 3rd. That's all I'm going to say. Like, we tried it. We probably, like, 5 hours collectively at this point. Like, just throughout the different attempts we've tried. It's insane. Fucking love it. Happy got to experience it with a good friend. And that's what's so cool about it, too. Being co-op only, like... It gets you to be able to play with your friends, and I feel like that's such a cool thing to do because I think the couch co-op experience has so taken a back seat since live service games have gotten so popular. You know, like I feel like your Fortnites, your PUBGs, your CS:GOs, your Splitgates. Splitgate was a weird one to pull up in a conversation with the rest of them, but I feel like that true couch co-op experience has kind of been taking the back seat to games like that, and it's so cool to see a studio focus on it, and not just focusing on it, but doing it so well. Beat all the side stories, but missed the level somehow. Honestly, it's not even somehow. It's insane. I don't know how someone would have found it without knowing something about it. That's crazy. Best friend and I are playing the game and have not found it yet. Totally fair. How far are you, Dragoon Quest, in the game? Like, what, obviously without getting too spoilery, if you can, for people who in the chat who may be lurking who haven't played through it yet. But I'm curious to see how far you are and how you're liking it yet. It's so good. Have to look for it my next play. Have 2 other friends who want to play the game with you, so you're getting at least 2 more playthroughs. Hell yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Our friends Blood Trip and Biggest Stonk, they're brothers. I gotta give them a controller so that they can play through it this summer now that he's home. I gotta remember to do that. But yeah, Split Fiction, absolutely unbelievable. That game blew me away. I'm excited to see what I'm excited to see what kind of awards this thing might be up for, and hopefully win something. You know, Pigs, the last time you played? Okay, I know exactly where you're at. That's magical. I fucking love the game, man. I watched last year back in December for the Game Awards. It was the first time I ever watched the Game Awards live. Since like last year was when I started like listening to gaming podcasts and like so getting much more into the industry and like that side of things for video games. I'm so excited to be like in it from the beginning this year, to be on top of all of these games that are coming out, to like really sink my teeth into this stuff. And I'm very excited to see what happens at the Game Awards, and I'm excited for all the announcements that are going to be made. I'm excited to see, like, to actually be in the know with all these games. Like, last year, playing the games that I wanted to, I actually played 4 of the 6 Game of the Year nominations. I had played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Astrobot. I had platinumed them basically before the Game Awards happened, and I was in the middle of both Black Myth Wukong and Metaphor ReFantazio. Never played Balatro, and I haven't played Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring. But I feel very confident that by the end of this year, I'll be in a very similar boat. I think I'll have played, like, at least half of the nominations. I think we're going to see Split Fiction. I think we're going to see Clair Obscur. I do believe Death Stranding 2 is probably going to be up there. Ghost of Yotei possibly could be. Like, it's going to be really cool to see, like, the games that get shown and just get put in that spotlight. Like, I'm so excited for other games like Lost Souls Aside that's coming out at the end of August. I'm looking forward to Donkey Kong Bonanza on the Switch too. Metroid Prime 4 for whenever that's coming out. I don't think that has a date yet. I'm just really excited for the games this year, man. 110%. But Split Fiction was unbelievable. Very special game. He does so well with the co-op stuff, and I'm kind of curious to see if anyone else is going to be doing shit like this. You know, like, I feel like, I can't remember the developers' names, but one of the games that was shown off at the Game Awards last year was Stage Fright, a brand new game made by the Overcooked developers. And Stage Fright looked really cool. I don't think it has a release date. I don't even think it's, like, slated for this year or next year yet, but it was shown off, and I think that's going to be a really fun game. Overcooked is really fun, too. If you guys need other games to play with your friends, Overcooked will test the friendship. 100%. Alright. Time to get back to this. Neil, it seems like you have the evidence that we needed to put the mayor behind bars to get him out of here. Let's see. Neil Burns, City's Financial Affairs. Ah. Oh, shits. Ooh. Phew. 100 million. Oh, Chloe's got it. Chloe's got it. Oh. Oh. Oh, well. These, like, wolves or something? Jesus Christ. Alright, Neil. You want to, like, toss a cigarette at them or something? On the table like that is crazy. I'm sure the other stuff will stick, too. Alright. I have a feeling this one might be a little tough. Okay, oh, he doesn't have CP. Okay, now I have to remember. I'm definitely going to go with morale first. Alright, unfortunately, you really don't have much CP. But one of these does... Oh, flicker delays. Which would have been really nice to be able to do. Are you weak to anything? No, your elemental stuff is pretty normal. Okay. I think I'm gonna just... I mean, like... What do you have? Strength and defense down 50%. I think I'm gonna start with that. Because... Oh. That's huge. Oh. Guys, we're fine. Everything's fine. You, actually. I'm gonna have you. 200... Well, it's the same thing. So you're just gonna heal him real quick. Because I'm gonna have you... Okay, actually this isn't gonna be as easy as I thought, because he is taking damage. But... if I can at least drop the strength and defense of that one, I think we're going to be in a much better place. Can I get rid of... Cures poison. That's perfect. Okay. Alright, now let's beat the shit out of these guys. Oh! Okay, strength and defense is already back to normal. On that. If we could just take care of one of them, we'll be in such better shape. It's fine. She'll probably get hit. If she gets hit, she dies. Damn, I'm trying to think of what the best move is here. Damn, this is actually tougher than I thought. Okay. Like I said, if we could just take care of... If we can kill one of them... She has so much CP, though. I don't want to... Oh, damn. That's bad. Alright. That's better. Do we have anything to revive? Oh, shit. We don't have anything to revive? Damn, I'm surprised. I have to grab some items, then. Because I don't have any arts to revive either, do I? Okay. Okay, this is gonna be rough. But we've gotta do it. Miss! Oh, shit, guys. I may have fucked up big time. Fuck. Okay. Alright, we'll be in better shape this time around. Because I know a little bit more of what I want to do. So, if I can, I'm gonna need to focus on one at a time. That actually wasn't terrible. Just gonna get hit. It's totally fine. Alright, yeah, no, that's fine. Because now we're gonna flicker, we're gonna push him down. She's gonna get up. She's going to move into here. We're all gonna get healed. Yeah. Okay. Alright. We're looking fine. His defense and agility is up. When did that happen? Damn. We've missed him. Alright, this one went a hell of a lot better. Oh yeah, way better. If only I wasn't missing. Alright. If only I wasn't missing, I said. Thank you. Alright. There we go. Take two, way better. Interesting. Is Gene gonna come in with the Royal Army? This doesn't seem like the place that he gets caught, because there's no way that the artifact is just gonna get taken from him, you know? Who the hell is he gonna come in here? Do we get to see what's up with him? wasn't guessing this. She canceled it out. Oh man. Interesting. I'm glad I still have CP for this too. After him? Damn, Neil's got balls following this. Get a boat. Sorry, Neil. We'll come back for you, bro. Because you were huge. You actually were awesome with that. Damn, this is gonna be really cool to see in like the remake. Who did she call, man? Maybe he... Oh, okay, so is he connected to the same organization? Boat race. Hell yeah, Squirrel. It looked like we started losing, but just because he has a sail. That's it. But, let me tell you. Never bring a boat to an airship race, you know what I mean? I don't think he's... Oh, shit! That fucked him up. The Royal Guard ship. Interesting. That name looks familiar, kind of. I love seeing his sprite just passed out on the ship like that. Damn, so Chloe's got clout. See, that's different though. Anyone else who hasn't had memories of what's been happening have clearly been taken under control. What he was doing was of his own accord. He's either feigning ignorance or possibly has amnesia for real. But like, it's a different situation than what's been happening. Yeah, it's not. I'd ask that you please don't report any of this. Oh, I can totally report on this. Love that guy. He's a good guy. Okay, maybe he's not. Oh. Interesting. You know what's interesting? We have not had Agate in our party for long this chapter. I wonder... I figured originally that we would have our party members for Chapter 1, they leave, we get them for Chapter 2, they leave, and we go to Chapter 3, but maybe it's not so clear-cut, because we haven't seen Agate too much. Yo, thank you, Luna. Welcome in. I'm sitting up straight, I promise. Prepare for takeoff. I hope you're doing well today, Luna. There's gotta be. I mean, there's definitely more to that than we're knowing. I wonder if it's like a familial tie. Yeah, what happened to him? I forget where he went. What did he do? We fought the Ravens after they were like super weird. Did he check? Okay. God, there was ambushed. Holy shit. Oh. With his ice. Okay. So we're probably going to be heading there next to try and follow suit. Interesting. That's funny. Yo, Shen, welcome in. How are you doing? Okay. That makes sense. Professor R is probably from there. Hell yeah. Help solve your roommate's delusion paranoia that you can read. That sounds like one of those like situations like, hey, it's okay. Can't read your mind or anything. Oh, well, there you go, Shen. Oh, and that was the end of chapter 2. Okay, if you're gonna puke, do it off stage. I haven't been streaming long, but there are things I need to get done. Nah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go to like at least 4:30ish. we'll start chapter 3. At the very least. Boom! $10 says it's not Pokemon. What do you? I assume it is Pokemon, but let me know if I'm wrong. I'm now curious. So I'm assuming this is what happened when he got ambushed. Phineas and Ferb, that's a good one. Have you been watching? Did Phineas and Ferb get the reboot yet? Have those episodes started airing? Damn, I got had. Yo, you and me both, Shin. Luna set us up, though. Damn, for when this came out, this is crazy again. Interesting. Huh. Damn, that's actually really cool. That's cool, Luna. I did not know it was coming out the same. Man, what a fucking day. Mario Kart World and Phineas and Ferb reboot. The Black Orphan, Chapter 3. Alright. We're in. I love the music in this game too, man. That's fair. Man, I wish I retained any of the information that I was just told. Man, I don't remember doing that. Back to the shopkeeper. Didn't I just... Is it you? Return the fishing rod. Okay. That's funny. I might have to make some food in just a minute. It wouldn't take long. I'm just gonna make a peanut butter sandwich. This is totally the way to go. And you know what? If it's not, it's good XP. 100%. Switch 2, Mario Kart World, Tennis Suburb reboot, Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4. Oh, that's true. That's true. At least before the release date was pumped up on that last one. Yeah, because now it's the day before, right? It's June 4th. Got all the miscellaneous parts of my main VA done yesterday. Hell yeah. I'm glad everything's kind of coming together. And especially after you were thinking that it might take a while now. Okay, yeah. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to go upstairs and make a peanut butter sandwich real quick, and then I'll come back down and we'll do some more of this. Like I said, we won't be live terribly much longer, but we're definitely going to go for another hour at least. Give me 1 minute. Okay. I am back. It is June 4th, okay. And yeah, I'm sorry, Shin. I was very happy to be able to do a long stream yesterday. It's been a while since I've done like an afternoon into a night one. But I got band practice today, and that'll be anywhere between 5 to 6. So if I finish within the hour by like 4:30, 4:45-ish, that'll give me just enough time to get everything set, change insulin, and just be ready for practice. Again, time permitting, I might do another stream tomorrow afternoon with this game, because every time I get back to it, I very much enjoy this. So maybe I'll try and do a stream tomorrow afternoon, but definitely Saturday afternoon will be another one. Also did a few lyric rewrites and think it worked out well. Hell yeah. How often do you do rewrites, Luna? Do you kind of like write the lyrics, kind of sit with it for a while, and then see if you enjoy it that way, and if you don't, rework it? Do you have a method to doing it? As someone who doesn't write lyrics for the music that I do, I'm curious on how you tackle it. Yeah, I don't... Man, dude, I really wish I remember. I really wish I just paid attention to what she said and how to get places. But I know I didn't go this way, so there's a strong chance that this is where I have to be going. But don't forget, guys, we have a lot of really cool streams coming up. We did solidify it last night. For those of you who weren't here at the end of it, or who may have missed it or just didn't catch it, I can confirm that Sunday, June 8th, so not this Sunday, the following Sunday, is going to be a 12-hour stream. Around 9 or 10 a.m. EST, we're going to be going live doing nothing but Tapu Fini shiny hunts. In the middle of this, well, not in the middle, because it's a 12-hour stream, but at 1 p.m. EST that same day is the Xbox Showcase. So we're going to take like an hour break during that time to live react to the showcase. We're probably going to be doing raids just on our handhelds as opposed to up on the dock where you guys can see it, because we'll be reacting to the showcase. But we are planning on doing that on June 8th. So at the very least, that's the first big summer special stream that we're going to be doing, which is going to be a lot of fun. Wrote the OG lyrics months ago. Over time as I practice, realized something doesn't sound the best. You do your best to come up with something better. Nice. Okay. So it's a timing thing. Hell yeah. Yeah. Who are you that you've been to all 5? She's someone special. For sure, Z's. Okay. A lot of benches. Hello, sir. The counter inside. You got it. Hello, sir. Yeah. Again, if I want to go back and 100% this, I'll clean it up later. I don't think I need to rest. But do we have... Oh, there's really much that I want to sell. I think I'm fine with money right now. Especially if there's no weapons or anything I need to buy. Sometimes I just randomly think of something better. Totally fair, Luna. 100%. Just did a background check and now you just wait. Called the hiring person, said she's going to call me next week, but if it all works out, hopefully we start with a new job next week. Nervous, but always with new things and new people. Hopefully it'll all become normal. Yeah, absolutely. No, 100%. That's the best attitude to have with it, man. Because it takes time sometimes. I'm right there with you. I get so nervous when I'm jumping into something new, and, you know, it's been a while since I have. So don't get me wrong. But I remember starting my other job before the sensor was burning my skin, before all the actual problems I was having with the diabetes really started kicking up in 2022. I had just started a new job, and it was nerve-wracking, you know? It takes a long time, but as with everything like that, you know, your other job was like that. You know, everything that you're going to be doing is like that. So sometimes it just takes time, jump into it head first, and it's all going to work out 100%. So good luck, man. I hope you hear back really quickly, and I hope everything gets set up for next week. Oh, that's cool, Luna. That's cool. I'm glad you got the VA to, like I'm glad the timing worked out, that they just came back and everything could move forward so much quicker. That's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, and I'm psyched, man. We got the whole band practice stuff going again. I'm thinking relatively soon, because we're in the process of finding a drummer. I just sent a drummer that I know a couple of demos that we have to see if he's interested. I got another one on the back burner that I'm going to be hitting up soon. And if all goes well, we're going to have a Twitch channel that we probably stream on once a week at least, that's dedicated to just playing music, whether it's our originals or covers, like requests that you guys have that we can try and play live on stream that you guys watch. Just a cool way to get our name out there and make a little bit of extra income to fund anything we're trying to do. As soon as we get everything settled and I make the channel, I'll be promoting it here, and I'd love it if you guys would drop it the follow. Like I said, don't have it yet, so I will be promoting it more heavily once everything is in place, but that's definitely where we're going to be going, for sure. So that means, in addition to the regular streams you guys get from me, you guys will also get music streams, finally. The Valeria Lakeshore. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we like Chloe. Just after I got her really cool craft that dropped strength and... Well, actually, I don't know if we just got it. I might have just not been looking at it because she was such a high magic user. She's definitely related to the royal family. 1000%. Like that, this sentence confirms it. She's formal because she's nobility. She's gonna head back to Grand. So she maybe not. I don't think she's been running away, but she's definitely been on this journey to like live different lives. But I think we're what she's saying here is we're giving her the courage, probably, to stand up to the life that she needs to live. Those are my guesses. Those are my guesses. Scream. Yep. Okay. I gotta start eating too, now that it's open soon. Zeiss awaits. Alright. I need to build some CP back up. It's not that big a tunnel. Totally fine. Piece of cake. Okay. I'm glad we took that detour. No! Aww, I'm a jackass. Oh, it's only the one? Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, that's very fine. Ooh, Deathblow 2. Let's see. I feel like Deathblow 2 wasn't actually that good. Yeah, the quartz breaks. Okay. Not that it wasn't good, but I don't like the ones where the quartz just breaks right after. Alright.
Let's move out.
Oh, there's two this time. Okay, well, we'll take care of this guy. Take a hit. No, we won't.
We're good to go.
Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll rest. No. Damn, these things are actually kind of tough. Fuck.
Let's move out.
May as well rest again. But again, I hope everyone's having a good day. Thank you guys for stopping in and having fun here. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't want to go up towards the limestone cave. I'm sure we'll come back to that if we need to. Oh, hell yeah. There we go, preemptive. That's what I want.
Let's move out.
Cool. Okay, yeah. I don't even... I could go this way. I won't yet. Damn, he's fast. It's fine. Maybe I'll... We're kind of just back to more CP again. Okay. I'd rather save the CP if I can. Oops, that's funny. Can he attack us? Oh, he can. He's got some distance. Okay.
That's that. Let's move out.
Heal her. Basically wrote the entirety of your biggest role. There you go. Hey, if you feel it's better, then why not, right? God damn it.
We're good to go.
Okay. Well, I'll be real with you guys. I was not paying attention to the lights. So I have no idea which one was flickering or not. It had to have been on the way that I was going. So I probably don't need to go off and explore all the different things here.
That's that. Let's move out.
So I probably... Biggest roll last 50 seconds? Hell yeah. Oh, damn, that's a lot of people. Holy shit, actually. Okay, oh shit. Alright, it's fine. I was like, Joshua, please. Guys, I fucked up. I should not have done this. Alright, we're fine. Holy shit. That was actually rougher. You know what? Actually, wait. I can save. Let's just make a save. Now that that happened, let's just make a save. Do we want to go this way? I'm gonna guess no, but we're gonna give a fight a shot. But we're also going to make sure we attack him. Because I bet they're gonna hit hard. Preparing to use arcs. How much extra?
We're good to go.
That was a decent amount. I want to have these guys close to being dead at the same time, because it sounds like they'll call in a friend. Oh, well. Alright, actually, which Oh no. Oh wait, that's fine. Still. Okay.
Piece of cake.
Alright. You know what? No, I'm gonna get out of here. If we gotta come back later, we'll come back later.
Piece of cake.
Still gonna do these fights because I feel like I need something. Some more Sepid. Especially if we're gonna be getting new characters.
Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Girl. Alright, well. I'm not gonna hit any of them by doing that. Oh, she's in our party. Okay. So what kind of arts you got? That's not good. That's fine. Damn. Oh, right, speed down. I was like, damn, why are we so slow now? Damn, that's strong physical damage. Okay. Definitely a physical attacker. Whatever her name is. Girl. I like that name. Cheetah, okay. Damn, she's good, guys. She's good. That was good. Okay. So she's She's got strength of 126. His is 147. Hers is 129. Damn. But yeah. Her ATS is the lowest out of everybody. Okay. I mean, she's also 2 levels lower right now, but definitely a physical hitter. What do you got? Okay. Alright. Oh, that's so nice. Her standard attack has, like, a range, too. Okay. Okay, we're in it. We're in it to win it.
We're good to go.
We're good to go.
Damn. Still just hit number 21? That's kind of crazy. I'm just gaining levels like that. Usually takes a while. Unless I'm really under leveled. Sick. Well, I'm definitely not under leveled. I'm confident to say that at least.
Piece of cake.
Missed on the crit. Way to go, Tita.
We did it.
Steam. Okay. Door's locked. Okay. Ooh. Who are you talking about? And also, where am I going? Probably back to the elevator then. Okay. So with that being said, I do think this is where I'm going to call it. It's a little bit earlier, but I think this is like a very good spot to take that break. Yeah, it was a little bit shorter of a stream, barely hitting 2 hours, but I still wanted to get to do it before practice today, and again, hopefully I'll get to do it tomorrow. You guys know my track record with this shit, but hopefully I can do another stream of it tomorrow afternoon, and delve more into Chapter 3 now that we're in Zeiss. It's looking pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know how long this game is. I know it's not supposed to be terribly long, so I'm kind of interested to see, like, I would guess. See, the thing is, we're only level 21 though. I feel like JRPGs are supposed to be like level 60 to 70. Like, I feel, but like, I don't know. I have no idea where I am in this game. Because Chapter 3 is not a lot of chapters, especially comparatively to like Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2, but they're also much later. But either way, making progress, and hopefully I get to do more tomorrow. Oh, of course, Skull Kid. Oh, absolutely. I'm down for geeking out every moment of every day. Don't worry about it. 100%. And again, I appreciate you coming out and talking. You know, it was something that I usually can't do when I stop in other people's streams. I usually drop the lurk, and at least get the view going. But always happy to talk to you. And again, man, if I don't talk to you in the next week, good luck with everything. I hope you start the job, and I hope everything's off to a great start, man. I'd love to hear about it next time. 100%. For everyone, don't forget, like I said, hopefully tomorrow I get to do more of this, but I'm going to put the Discord link in so you guys can see my schedule and everything. I have the schedule always listed, so hopefully tomorrow afternoon we'll be doing more Trails in the Sky, but Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. EST, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be continuing. We'll get more of that in. Yeah, I think that's everything, guys. Check the Discord for all the special streams that we're going to be doing, including the 12-hour Shiny Hunting stream with the reaction to the Xbox Showcase in there, any of the Mafia marathons that we're going to be doing leading up to the release of Mafia: The Old Country over the summer, the 12-hour Red Dead Redemption 2 stream we're going to be doing at some point, the D&D campaign stream we're going to be doing at some point. We got a lot of really cool things on the horizon, in addition to all the really cool games we're going to be starting. Yeah. Everyone, thank you for being here, and we'll see you either tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see you later, guys.